Are you wondering how you can keep your church family connected online absolutely for free? Allow me to introduce you to a service called Discord. Hi everyone, my name is Dylan Holtz and I'm the media director for the world's first church for gamers, God Squad Church. And over the past 4 years, our community has existed exclusively online, and in that time, Discord has been what connects our church community. Discord has been our virtual church walls. It's where everyone in our community comes to hang out, pray for each other, laugh together, participate in small groups, learn about the Bible, and more. So today we're going to show you how you can use Discord to keep your church family connected online. Here's how it works. You'll need to sign up for Discord and download it either on your computer or your phone, and then you'll want to create a server for your church. Now, you could start inviting people here now, but you'll probably want to set some things up first. There are two types of channels: text channels and voice channels. Text channels are chat rooms that act as giant group texts for people to share thoughts and pictures. You can set up as many as you like for different purposes: prayer requests, small groups, you name it. Voice channels can be used as group phone calls for your congregation. You can have small groups meet here or set up voice prayer rooms for people to pray for one another at any time. You can even set up lobby rooms to talk to people before and after service or at any time during the week. You can also group text and voice channels into categories to keep things organized. The great part about Discord is that it connects your community throughout the entire week, not just on a Sunday service. You can set up an announcement channel to keep people updated and even organize events in Discord. Set up a time to have a prayer night in the voice channels, or just a time to hang out and catch up with each other. Get creative and treat Discord like your own virtual church campus. If you upload your sermons to YouTube or another service, set up a channel to post them in and allow people to discuss the message more in depth. Set up a channel for devotionals, asking questions, or anything really, but don't go too crazy, because setting up too many channels will make it hard for people to keep track of them in your server. Start small and set up channels that are going to connect most with your community, and then grow your Discord over time as people get used to using it. As a final idea to get your mind thinking, you could set up a married role and assign it to everyone who is married in your congregation. Then you could set up a channel that is only accessible to them, and your leaders, of course, so couples can privately talk about marriage and family advice. One of the last things that you'll want to do before you start inviting people is to set up a welcome channel. Here you can post directions on how to use Discord, your plans for how your church will use the Discord server, and anything else your congregation would need to know. Then you can change the @everyone permission for this channel to read only, so that no one is able to post here and bury the important information. You can do the same with your announcement channel. Finally, set your church's logo as the image of the server so it feels like home and you're ready to start inviting people. Consider inviting your fellow church leaders first, and then assigning them special roles in your server so that people can identify your church leaders and pastors easily. Roles will appear over on the right side for everyone to see, and this section will also show you who's online in your server. You can create an invite link with this button next to any channel, but we'd recommend creating a link to your welcome channel, so that's the first thing people see when they join. Be sure to set the link to never expire so that people can share it with others and that no one is in a rush to join. You can send out your link to people via email or text, and then everyone can join and get involved. You'll probably want to leave your server on private to begin with. Don't open it up to the public unless you set strict role permissions, as anyone on the internet will then be able to join your server and say whatever they want within your channels. Now, the vast potential that Discord has to keep your church community connected does come with some potential dangers that you should keep in mind. Because people can interact at any time without supervision, a false teaching or an argument may break out in one of your channels. The bigger your community, the more leaders you'll need, but with the proper oversight, you can keep your Discord fruitful and healthy. Now, what you don't want to do is treat your Discord like a disorganized church lobby. If you set it up to the public, invite people, and leave it at that, then your Discord isn't going to foster a very tight-knit community. You want to treat your Discord like a second campus or a brand new church plant, and that means it needs just as much care as those things would need. Your Discord is available 24/7 and not just a couple times a week, so make sure you have the proper leadership and oversight in place. Lastly, keep in mind that Discord is only intended for those who are 13 and older. It is actually against Discord's terms of service to use the Discord service if you are under the age of 13. So that's why we would highly discourage you from using Discord for your children's ministry. However, Discord would be perfect for your youth ministry of 13 and up. You could even set up a separate server for your church's youth group, but keep in mind that all permissions and roles will need to be started from scratch, and it would be completely independent from your main server. If you have a smaller youth group, or would rather just keep it tight-knit with your main church community, maybe set up a category within your main server specifically for the youth group so they have their own little space in your Discord. Then you can set up a youth role to assign to all of those members to make sure they're getting all the information that they need. Discord has so much potential to keep your congregation connected online. So get creative, get started, and connect your community online in your own private church campus today. If you have any questions or need any additional assistance, please reach out to myself at this email address, unworthyseraph@godsquadchurch.com, and I'd be happy to assist you in any way that I can. We're going to be doing more instructional videos on how you can stream your church online for the first time, but we wanted to get this one out first as we think it's extremely useful for you and your church community. Be sure to share this video with other church leaders, especially in this time of social distancing, and comment below with how you plan on using Discord for your church. If you guys have a lot of follow-up questions, we may do a second Discord video going a little more in depth about how you can use it for your church and answering some of those questions that you've had. I hope Discord helps keep your church family connected online and brings them closer than ever before. So with that being said, God bless everyone and take care.